618, our friend Miss Macomb. Angelica Nieman is here this morning, and it's always a love-hate relationship. You walk in, you have props. I always get stuck doing the exercises. I said, don't even tell me what we're doing. Let's just, it's live TV. Let's go with it. So good morning.
Good morning.
You've brought a chair, so I know what my role is.
Well, you can watch the first one. The first one, I only have one ball for this. But this is a great balance exercise. I use this for dance a lot, and all three of these are Miss America inspired. This is what Savvy Shields did to compete for Miss America for swimsuit. So these are really great tips. The first one, you're working on your balance. So you're trying to gain your balance here, and then you can do leg lifts if you feel comfortable with that, back and forth, and obviously you do both sides. Okay. You can add a weight to the front if you feel like you can. You don't want to challenge yourself more.
I've got to try this.
You want to try that? All right, go for it. Let's
so this
see.
Takes the Bosu ball, it's called, right? So first you have to get on the balance.
You can do 1 foot or 2 foot. Yep.
Okay. Can I also say that I'm in a suit?
You're doing great. You're doing great.
I can balance, but no, there's no legs lifting off this ball, Angelica.
Well, that looks great.
So, yep, we're done here.
It really works in your balance, though, and it's something to work up to if you want to start lifting one leg.
Sure.
The second one, so that's mainly for your glutes, your legs. We're working a little bit of the core too. This one's a deep lunge, and what's great about this is you can do it at your soccer practice, waiting for your kids to pick them up, or in your living room, on your couch. You can use anything, any chair, any couch that you want to use. You're going to put one leg on. Obviously, you want to do both. You want to compensate. And you make sure you do a 90-degree angle, and you just go down and back up.
How does this differ from just a regular lunge? Because, I mean, obviously your foot's elevated, but what does that do?
With this element, well, it's going to make you really work to engage that core again and the lower abdomen, because you're able to, you know, lift it off the ground. You're going to be a little less stable. Do you want to try that one out?
No, not at all. I think one of my least...
There's food later, I promise.
Tegan always gets the food. I think my least favorite exercise of all time is a lunge.
Really?
Yes. So...
Yep, and just do a 90-degree angle.
Can I do it on the Bosu ball too? Just what is wrong with my balance today? All right, here we go. Lunge, ooh, ow.
Slow and controlled. That's pretty impressive in a suit too. Yeah. But yeah, remember,
Can't take the coat off because I'm sweating so much.
You can do this while you're watching TV, or again, like I said, if you just have a couple minutes here and there. It's something easy, and you don't really need any equipment. You just find a bench or a chair.
If you have balance. I normally have better balance in this. I don't know what my deal is today. So
the last one's really fun. This is my favorite. This is Savvy Shields' favorite. So it's going to be kind of a cross lunge. So you're putting one leg in front of the other, and you bend down, and it's a combat move. So when you kick out, and you flex your foot, and it's again working your leg on this side and then your lower abdomen. Okay. So you're going down to a deep lunge and then a combat
kick up. Yes. The hip flexors don't work real well on Chad here. So
the first couple times is pretty easy, but after you get going for a while, you'll realize that it really starts to burn this side. It's going to really work that.
Gotcha. And can I get a tiara sometime if I'm doing it in a suit?
Absolutely.
You do it in a tiara? Very nice.
Balancing.
So we do have food coming up in our next half hour. Do you want to tease ahead to what we're cooking, what you're cooking, what we're eating?
My two childhood favorites, pizza and ice cream, but a new take on it.
All right. Well, we look forward to that. That is coming up in our 6:30 half hour. We have more news and weather coming up after this. You're waking up to KHQA this morning. It's 6:22. I need to cool down.
You're a good sport.
It is now 6:46. Miss Macomb, Angelica Nieman back with us, doing some cooking on some of her childhood favorites, pizza and ice cream.
Yes, yes. We're doing a healthy take on these two all-American favorites.
They're not healthy? It's dairy, it's, let's see, there's grains in pizza, there's dairy.
There's vegetables, there's sauce.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know, we're just going to make it a little healthier.
Okay.
And it's an all-American comfort food, so we're going to take a little different take on it. And instead of having the bread, we're going to do low carb with cauliflower. So cauliflower pizza. I start out with just one head of a cauliflower chopped up.
Sorry, I'm watching Tegan's face.
There's nothing green in it. It's optional.
The green's over there.
Yes, yes. If you'd like to start adding them, you can. We have one egg.
So this is the cauliflower is like your flour then?
Absolutely, yes. Okay. It's a great alternative. A lot of people use in their mashed potatoes instead of...
Well, I've been known to do that, but I puree mine.
Right,
yes,
right.
Okay.
And you can do that too if you don't like the consistency of this. I kind of like it rustic and to have kind of a crunch to it, but if you don't like that, by all means. So we also added some Parmesan, grated Parmesan, some mozzarella. We have oregano, and then garlic powder, and you can do garlic or garlic powder. And if you want to mix that up, And basically, after you do that, you just pat it out into a round ball.
So this is your crust.
Yes,
for your
this
pizza.
is the crust.
Okay.
It bakes for about 20 minutes in an oven at 375.
That's not bad.
And then you can add anything. The star ingredient today, I did arugula. It's really high in potassium. A big misconception is bananas have high in potassium, but there's so much sugar in them, they're not very good for you.
Huh.
So we did some arugula, some fresh mozzarella,
Okay, let's see what this
TV
looks like.
magic, and a little balsamic, and this is what it looks like.
It smells good.
It smells
Oh, yeah.
delicious.
The garlic and oregano.
Okay, so what's on top of here again? This
So
is
mozzarella.
That's a vinaigrette?
Yes,
okay.
balsamic vinaigrette, the thick one, some arugula, and then some fresh mozzarella.
Okay, Chad, dig in.
Here, I have
There's
one.
more TV magic.
I
Chad,
have
dig
one
in.
slice for you.
I'm not afraid of
Notice
this.
you didn't get one for me.
Yes.
Right. I purposely put the arugula inside just in case you're
What do
on
you,
that side.
you have like a little dipping sauce here.
I will still try.
Yes,
Is it
that's
A1
some
or?
balsamic.
Okay, balsamic.
No, not A1. And then the other one, so we have the pizza and then we
Okay.
have some ice cream, and it's gonna be a sorbet actually.
This is up my alley.
So if you wanna add these, and we're just gonna pretend that we
Sure.
can blend it, you can also puree it or use beaters, whatever you
this
want to.
sour cream?
That's actually Greek yogurt. 1 cup of Greek yogurt. And then this is kind of cool what we did. You can add these to your water to flavor them naturally, but they're
I love
blackberries
these.
and ice. And you can
Okay.
use something different, but this is a peach blackberry smoothie, and we're gonna actually make it into a sorbet when you freeze it.
Okay.
So then you can add some frozen peaches.
And frozen's the key because you want it cold.
Frosty, yes.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna do 2 drops of essential oils, and this is the orange flavor.
Whoa,
a lot of people don't realize.
Okay, so you
I know.
can
I'm
cook.
like, wait a minute.
You can cook with some, not all of them. You
Okay.
have to see.
Oh, okay.
And that's actually the topping. So that's
Okay.
it. And
that
you
there.
put the blender on, and that's done.
Okay.
And this is the end result if you like to taste it. If you freeze it, this froze overnight, but it only takes about 4 to 6 hours. Oh, and if you'd like a little topping too.
Oh,
So we have
I love honey.
some honey on top, and then that's actually chia seeds and almond extract. It's really good. It's an alternative to sprinkles. Give you a little more right there.
I will totally try to substitute those with my kids.
And then you can add some sprinkles on top for some crunch, and the kids won't even know it. It's pretty, it's a nice color. You can give it a fun name. I feel like that's a really easy way for kids to get their 4 to 6 cups of fruits and vegetables in every day. You can have your pizza and ice cream,
yeah.
but not feel guilty.
That was very tasty, by the way. In
Thank
case you couldn't
you.
tell by the empty plate.
He finished it.
Good too.
You like it?
And where do we find these recipes?
They're on my Facebook page, my blog, Eat Right,
Sure.
Future
I feel
Bright.
like I have like a
You don't.
rubagula in my. So I'm just gonna face this way.
And I'm also going to be on the 24th Street County Market doing a cooking demonstration today.
Oh, today.
So if you're out there 3 to 6, I'll be there, and I'm doing a homemade strawberry empanada. It's a fresh strawberry pie, and they're little cute bite
delicious.
size.
So the county market, which one?
24th Street.
24th Street.
Yes.
Okay, and what time again for that?
3 to 6 today.
Okay, and Angelica, you came all summer. Now it's time for you to go back to college.
I know.
I know,
This is so
right?
much fun being home.
Chad's got the frowny face on.
Not that I'm gonna miss the exercise segments. The food's delicious.
I can still come back for the exercises.
Oh, good. Yeah, all right.
I'll
Okay.
FaceTime
Some of
you.
the things you post on Facebook, I'm like, girl, no way. It's been a pleasure having you here
Thank
again
you
this
so
summer. Thanks for
much.
sharing everything. Again,
I
your
really
Facebook
appreciate
page is Eat
Oh,
Right,
yeah,
Future Bright.
so good.
Eat Right, Future Bright.
Yes,
Get it right there.
you got
Check out
it.
those recipes, and you can catch her at County Markets this afternoon from 3 to 6 on 24th Street. We'll be back with your Friday favorite things after this. I need some of that ice cream.